Okay, YouTube. It's like Christmas around here. Our friends over at Scorpix have got us our complete wiring harness for the variable speed reel with the small little circuit breaker still attached, a used part but still good. We got our slave cylinder rebuild kit from Scorpix. This all came in the same box. This is for rebuilding the slave cylinder right on the brake. And then we got our black fingers. These were $7 at the Massey dealer here close to us. And I think these were $5 a piece. Still an AGCO part. These don't have the small black screw that you can zip in from the outside. But I think I'm going to go ahead and go with these bolt-ins, because what I've been working on this morning is I had to replace this head had set with bean pummie in it, and I had to replace almost all of these little clips that used to be they're over here on the welder. See how this one here is broken. That wouldn't hold the screw, and then the screws with that pummie had all the threads ate off. So what I did is drill a 1/2-inch hole right into their original hole where the clip would go, and then I take a 1/4-inch nut, put it on a bolt like that. That keeps your threads protected when you weld it from those little slag BBs that like to pop around. Then you take you a welder's squaring magnet, something like that. Doesn't really have to be too fancy. Stick that on there when it's loose, and then get your tack weld. Then you can remove your magnet and then do a nice continuous seam, nice and hot, get some good penetration all the way around. And then the end product looks like that. And that is threaded. I've been running a tap through every one of these just to make sure they're perfect. Then you're up to a nice 1/4-inch bolt, and you can use a bolt head, or I've been using these flat-headed little spin-in bolts. And I had to do that on every one of these. It took a little bit of time, but doing the job right always pays off in the long haul, especially if we have one of these go out. These we used a zip-in 5/16 automatic thread cutter from Fastenal, but they're not quite as good as these small little Phillips headed twist ins. I think these might be a metric bolt. That might be why they're just a little snugger. I really like those. I'm going to try these from Fastenal, see how they hold up. But another thing is, with our specialty crops, this bolt, I'm almost betting when we do rye and vetch, will snag and want to wrap this whole auger. So, anyway, that's just a little tidbit of information, and thought I'd give you some pointers if anybody else ever wanted to attempt this. But it is very imperative that you keep this bolt in there, and I'm a skilled welder, so I was able to get that without touching that. But on this one, I had my weld puddle kick over on top of the bolt, so then all I did was take a wrench and turn this bolt out, and that pushed that puddle out enough, and then I just hit it with my flap wheel grinder here, and got her smooth as could be, and then ran my 1/4-inch tap through it. And and then today, Charlie noticed that all of our belts in the motor compartment were awfully far gone. So we're going to change all those. That's a simple job. We probably just went last year because we knew we only had a small amount to do. And after setting for 3 or 4 years, they probably looked pretty good, but after using them, getting them hot again, getting that oil on them, they probably started to fatigue. So we're going to change all those, install our toggle switch in the cab, put towels in the hydraulic unit because this one does weep a little bit, and and I've already got the wiring strung for the reel speed control, and this one should be ready to hit the field by the end of the day here.